My name is Rachel Kelly. Today's date is October 28th, 2016, and my password is orange. A blank canvas contains an infinite number of possibilities. We can imprint upon it virtually anything we set our minds to, given that we actually believe we can do so. The more we think we can do something, the more likely it will be to achieve it. When my uncle first asked me to recreate a favorite painting of his, my initial thoughts were, there's no way I can do this, I'm just a beginner. However, by pushing myself out of my comfort zone and really applying myself, I was able to create a piece not only my client was happy with, but also one that I was happy to say was mine. The original painting is in Florida in my uncle's beach house, but I do have the frame that the canvas came on to give you a better idea of just how big this painting was. I realized very quickly that the materials I needed for this job needed to be of the highest quality in order to achieve a professional finished look. I had initially gone with the discounted brushes and paints, but was very quickly left with bristles on my canvas and streaks through my strokes. I begrudgingly drove back to the craft store and purchased the higher quality and higher priced materials that I so desperately needed to get this job done. I now have a totally different understanding and respect for the term starving artist. My time management and preparation were also key to my success in this painting. I had to create a map of the dimensions so that they matched those of the original perfectly. And since my drawing skills aren't my strongest skills, the mapping of the painting took me just as long as the painting did itself. I had to factor in anywhere between 20 and 30 hours in my week, on top of working full-time and going to school full-time, and maintaining my personal relationships, and finding the inspiration to paint on top of that. While I was ultimately able to create a look that I was satisfied with, I had to keep in mind that I am only limited to the extent of my personal capabilities. I am not Frida Kahlo, and I will never be Salvador Dali. However, I can't let that discourage my progress or my pride in my painting. When I first agreed to paint this for my uncle, I had no idea just how much it would teach me not only about art, but about myself. It pushed me to my emotional and mental limits and made me see what my capabilities were as an artist. It taught me how to be patient and kind with myself, as well as forgive myself for mistakes. But what I ultimately gained from painting this beautiful, smiling lady was a confidence in my art that I had not seen before, a confidence that I plan on carrying with me through the rest of my many pieces to come.